I love coming to Sunday school every week. Just coming here, it's really comforting, just because it's not like how when we were younger, how Sunday school used to be in like these classrooms, and you'd have the teacher and they would teach us a specific lesson. We would read the Bible every week, and there was something to go along with it, some sort of activity. But now, as like we get older, like our lives change, the way we act is a little different. So being able to come down here and there's something new every week, there's something new to talk about, something different. We may be watching a video or reading a passage and just talking about it, or even like when the younger kids come down, it's different, and I like how it's different, because when we were younger it was more structured, but now how it's whatever we want to do, and you always learn something new.
So, out of all the lessons I've ever had in Sunday school, the tennis ball lesson was definitely my favorite. It was that we would write the words faith, love, play, and work on 4 tennis balls, and we would toss it up in the air one at a time. We would toss one up, and we would catch it. We would toss 2 up, we would catch it. We toss 3 up, and it would go all over the place. It would fall apart. So it was definitely one of my favorites. It taught me to balance out my life more, especially towards faith more, to help me through work, so then I could love more and have more play and things like that. So that's definitely helped balance me every day.
I think this class is like a base for us. So even like 5 to 10 years from now, if something happens to us and we're going through something hard, like you can come back to this, remember what we talked about. And like we know that you guys are always going to be here, so we have like a safe basis that we can go back to. So if something was to happen or we need help or guidance, like you guys are here for us. And I think that this class provides that for us, and it's like a family down here. So it's like a comfortable place for us. And I think it's always like, this is like a foundation for the rest of our lives.
Greek school has been a really important part of my daily life in the past few weeks. I just moved here from a different place, and the transition wasn't as easy as to be expected, but Greek school really helped me cope with all the different things going on at school and everywhere else, and all these different activities going on in my life. In elementary schools, it's really easy to be able to communicate with your peers, but in high school, it's a different approach. Let's say people have already formed their cliques. It's hard. So this Sunday school really helps me connect with a lot of my peers. We have Greek connections. It's really been a great experience for everything.
The one lesson where we had about empathy, where we learned how to really empathize with other people, and not just feeling bad for them, but trying to put yourself in another person's position and see how they feel. And I feel like that really like spoke to me, just because outside of Sunday school, you have like a whole nother life, kind of like with school and like after school activities, even Goya. Like you can apply that where your friends, something happens and they go to you for help. Like how are you to respond, you know? And so in Sunday school, especially like that specific lesson, it really taught me that it's more than just thinking and just helping out someone. It's also feeling for them and being able to make someone else feel better, but knowing how to do it, and that's what we learned.
Well, I want to talk about why this class is so special to me. My whole life I've been taught in the church and in Sunday school to have faith and all about my religion, but this class expands upon that more. One incident I'd like to talk about that has touched me is sometimes when I come in and we read the Bible, there's certain like passages that will speak out to me, and at my house I have this little book of quotes, and that when I'm feeling, upset or maybe not as confident in myself, I go through and I read them, but it's made up of a lot of like things from the Bible that we've read in class, and those things really speak to me when I'm at a low point or I need support, because in this class you're taught that God is there to support you all the time, or even just the teachers are there to support you and the friends you meet in this class. And I think that's why it's so significant, because it expands upon more than just church, but into your everyday life.
The job fair on October 30th for me was a great experience. We got to come down here and meet the professionals in our community and figure out that what we wanted to do with our lives. To me, that was very important because growing up, like I'm still deciding on what I want to do, and it's just kind of hard to decide, and that's why it was very helpful to have our Sunday school help us figure this out. And it gave us a chance to network and meet new people, and them tell us what they did with their lives and what paths to take and what programs to do, and that was incredibly helpful, and I really appreciated it, and that's what I think makes our Sunday school different, is that they not only try to help us with learning our faith and learning our religion, but also with learning about life and the proper paths to take.